Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nadim, and today we're going to be doing a huge collab with Romanpuss, one of the best YouTubers in the community. And guys, make sure to check him out, always with the face cam, so that's very, very, very important for me. And yeah, so this video, guys, is going to be a video where we discuss 10 units that are not out in the game that we hope are going to come out in the future. And his channel, in a few days, we should have another video where we discuss the units we actually think have a very good chance of showing up, like potentially new Christmas characters, new summer characters, things like that. And so yeah, Roman, how are you, man?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited. I hate when I talk about new characters because it gets me way too excited for things that aren't going to come for a while or might never come. So,
true.
But
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and guys, we're also going to be a bit realistic. We're not going to add some characters that have absolutely no chance of showing up, like maybe Dalton or some sub-pirates of a cool pirate crew. So for now, we're just going to stick with things that are very likely going to come. And yeah. So first of all, we have NL, Mihawk, and Crocodile. Now, these characters, they're pretty bad, right? They're pretty bad. They're pretty old for now. So the main thing is that a lot of their skills take 6 years to show up and to activate, so they die before even using a skill. So hopefully they get a buff, and in their new version they can do things much better. Who would you like to see with Mihawk and Crocodile?
Well, with Crocodile for sure. I think Mr. One would be a fantastic pick if they do that. It would get a lot of people to draw. I mean, given Baroque works, I think Mr. One's probably would have the most hype.
And we have Mr. 2 already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very bad one, but we have him.
Yeah, and he's out until Sunday, so yeah.
And then with Mihawk, if we say they take off his jacket, he has the white shirt and stuff, and then you could throw him time skip Verona. Yeah. So I think it would get hype. I think time skip Verona could be worth Bounty Fest. Would you say they're Bounty Fest material?
Mihawk for sure.
You think?
Perona a bit less, but maybe a hype Perona could be a Bounty Fest character. But Mihawk for sure is worthy of a Bounty Fest. I think all of these guys right there are worth a Bounty Fest. NL could be a Bounty Fest. Crocodile could be a Bounty Fest. It's just who they would come up with. And I hate solo Bounty Fest. I know you do too. So yeah, hopefully they don't do that. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it about these guys. And let's get into our number 9. All right, guys. So at number 9, we have bikini characters because they're surely coming. And they're coming soon. They're coming soon. We're almost hitting 1 year since Bikini Nami and Bikini Boa came out. And the 2 bikinis we think that are coming out next are probably going to be Robin and Reiju. So what are your thoughts on why it's these 2 and not some other characters?
Well, I thought Robin makes the most sense because she's so popular of a character, so everyone's just going to want that. And given Reiju is very popular, but with the bikini characters, I feel like they're always going to pick characters that are kind of already in it. Yeah. And I can't see they're not going to do a Bikini Hina. They're not going to do a Bikini Big Mom. So my top 2 waifus, but I don't think it's happening. So I'd assume it'd be them. We can't. We're not going to be another Nami. We already have it. So yeah.
I agree with that. And maybe Bonnie could be, but very unlikely. I think it's most likely these 2. They're very popular characters. And good shit from them. And they're definitely not gonna add a new character to the game that's not in the game, just as the bikini as their introduction. That's very unlikely. So who's not in the game yet? That's a girl. Maybe Smoothie. Smoothie's definitely not gonna be introduced.
No, my girl Viola. We need her. I want her. She needs to be coming. We need a Dolphin official Dressrosa event.
True. And Viola in a bikini would be great. It's just not gonna happen. It's very unlikely she's introduced in a bikini. So
get me started.
All right, so yeah, that's it for number 9, the bikini talk, and we'll get into the next one. All right, guys, so we're back for number 8, and this is actually the first Bounty Fest. Well, technically, the bikinis are gonna be Bounty Fest if they follow last year, but a real Bounty Fest we would hope to see be Caesar and Monet. Now, I know you love Caesar and Monet, so I'll let you talk about them a bit. So what do you think their ability is going to be like?
Okay, I'm so excited. So this is one of my long, kind of forgotten about waifus all the time. I don't know why I always forget about her, but I love some snow powers. She's kind of like the inferior fruit to Aokiji.
Damn.
Yeah, because you have ice and then you have snow, so ice is always going to beat snow. So I love her. I guess I'll start with her. I could honestly see her between any of the 3 classes because she has that ice dome power. which could make her a defender, and she could turn into her monster form, which is so cool.
Yeah.
But I could also see her being a runner because she's like basically a harpy. She's like sick looking and could run around, and she would need that snowball fruit, and then maybe the monster form. I think if she has the monster form, she can't really be a runner.
The thing is, I need to see the monster form. I really have to see it. Like if it's in the game, oh my god, that would be hype. Okay,
it would be so cool to turn into a big beast. Like, and after seeing Magellan, it gives me hope that she could turn into that.
And stay in
attacker's not awesome. Yes, and stay. Not just slight transformation. No Luchikaku.
Yeah, she has to stay in that form. Yeah, and it would be so cool if she got like an attack where like one of her attacks make her transform into this form and stay in it for like 30 seconds or like 40 seconds, and then she has an ability or a trait that once she's in this form, her first hit is not taken. So if she gets hit by an attack, well, that's nullified, and if she gets hit by a skill, that's nullified. But it's only just one hit, and I think that would be really cool to represent like the Logia aspect of it. That'd be nice.
It'd be like a shield that she can tank anything. Oh, I'd be down for that.
Yeah,
that would be so spicy.
Okay, and about Caesar?
Let's go. Oh, Caesar has his monster form. I always picture, since Caesar's always been kind of cowardly, I kind of would think he'd be like a runner.
Yeah.
But if he gets his big gas monster form, then possibly an attacker. I don't know. Like, what do you think he would be most likely?
I actually think
I could see him as any of the three as well.
You know what would be cool? It's never gonna happen, but what would be cool is if once he turns into his monster form, he actually changed abilities. So he changed from attack from runner to attacker, and then he gets the traits with that.
I see.
And his traits also transform. That would be so cool. So he has like his traits in his normal form, and then traits when he becomes his monster form. That would be so cool. And Bounty Fest, I mean, it could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be so. Okay, I didn't even think about like that one. One thing I also thought of what like is similar to that is like when either of the two transform, you could put this on like Monet, I guess.
Yeah.
When she transforms, then it changes the skill. So say skill 2 transforms her,
and then she has
that
new
means her
skills.
skill 1 changes.
Yeah.
Yes. So she basically has 3 different abilities instead
that would
of
be so cool.
two.
Yeah. Because having a transform ability,
know.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea, man.
Bandai's willing to do that.
Yeah,
work. I guess you could do that with any of the transformation characters, but
maybe,
cool
maybe if the game pops off, I'm sure they would want to do interesting things. You know, the game's been going on for a while. They can't keep giving us the same traits all the time. So hopefully, yeah. And so yeah, that's it about Caesar. And actually, you have something to say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, like I feel like they're always like trying to do something new when they do new characters. So like, I think it could happen.
It could happen. It could, and that's what's important. It could happen. So yeah, number 8. That's it. So we're gonna go into number 7. All right, guys. So now we're back with number 7, and in this we have Kanjiro and Kinemon. Now, you had an interesting idea, so go ahead. I'll let you say it.
Okay, so definitely I would say attacker for Kinemon. I think his abilities could work. Maybe he could do like a clothes change ability because he has the devil fruit that gives him like clothes change powers. Maybe put that. I don't have this one as thought out, but like it could do something with tripping up the like enemies. Maybe he could turn one of the allies into the enemy team's allies, so it could kind of trip them up. I think that'd be cool until they're hit. So they can still be hit. But
but the enemy would think, okay, that could be cool. Yeah,
that might be too broken. Maybe too broken.
But the thing is, I don't think they'll be Bounty Fest, right? So if they're not Bounty Fest, I don't think they'll have such a gimmicky thing on them. But maybe they will be. And if they are, I'm sure your idea is going to be more interesting. True. So yeah. So
I don't think I'd want them as Bounty Fest. But for Kanjiro, so I have a really cool, unique idea for him. So we know he could paint the little fugly birds, right? Yeah. I say he could do that. It's just like a skill 1. He clicks on it, paints the bird pops up off the ground, and say it will go to the nearest enemy treasure, and then just start taking it. It'll be slow, like it's not gonna be fast, and it's a 1-hit kill. Like you can kill the bird, but you can make that so he can go make it set to go like take over a flag, and then he can go do something else. Or so he can move on, so he can run around still and fight while his bird's like capping a flag.
Okay, that's such a cool idea. The only thing is that in low ranks is gonna be broken as shit. In low ranks, this is gonna be so broken. In higher ranks, people are gonna make sure that the bird cannot just flank, and if there's a conjurer, you change your whole playstyle, adapt to it. But I mean, I like that idea. And another thing, yeah, it could. And another cool thing would be if that doesn't happen, the bird skill could still be a thing that will just allow him to cross over, like the river in Arlong Park or the gap in Dressrosa, something like that. Yes. We talked about that yesterday. It could happen. So that's more likely because we already have that in Marco and that. It will just not be as broken because you could just fly over one thing and it's not going to stay as long. You cannot like travel under Sabodi, for example. But yeah, something cool like that could happen. So yeah, that's about these guys. Nothing much to say. I mean, they're not the hypest characters of all time. So yeah, that's for number 7. Let's get into number 6. Okay, guys. So number 6. This is special to me. If you look right there, it's Corazon. Now, Corazon has to come to the game. And we also have Sengoku. Now, I love Sengoku as well. But Corazon's been my profile picture since I started this a long time ago. He's my profile picture on Discord. It doesn't change. I love Corazon. I love Sengoku. Amazing, amazing characters. And I can't wait for them to come out. I'm actually very surprised they're not out yet. So, you like them a bit less. Why?
Well, first of all, everyone, we have Corazon, and then we have Sengoku. But you can tell which one's favorite is. So I think it's hard to tell. A lot of people I've been seeing on like either Facebook, Reddit saying they want Sengoku. So I've seen the hype of people wanting him.
Yeah.
I want him to be Bounty Fest
for sure.
And I want him to have his transformation. I think the thing is, if he's Bounty Fest, hopefully it'll stay in the transformation. Otherwise, if they do him step up, like I could see him doing them screwing him over and doing him 3-star like they did Garp.
That would be disgusting.
Maybe. I don't know. But he definitely would be a defender attacker. Yeah. I honestly could see him green defender, just like
I think defender.
It rings with me, but
defender 100%. And the reason I know he's coming out for sure is they have his model from the boss battle, from the anniversary boss battle. So they already have the golden Sengoku model. And I'm sure they have the normal Sengoku.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's very...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to happen. Now, the point is he going to stay? Is he going to have a skill that allows him to stay in the Golden Buddha form? Or is he just going to use it as an attack? Because I know in OPTC, there's one Sengoku where he stays in his normal, but when he attacks, he gets big and punches the floor. So maybe he'll have an attack like that, like Lucci, literally exactly like Lucci. But I'd hope he stays in the Gold Buddha, hopefully walks around. And I mean, it is deserving of it, but I mean, Marco didn't get the Phoenix form, Lucci didn't get his Leopard form, but none of them were Bounty Fest. So if this guy's a Bounty Fest, it could happen. So
true.
Yeah.
And then your boy Corazon, I definitely see him as runner defender with this ability. That we talked about yesterday, we were saying he'd be more of a defender. Yeah. So I thought of this ability. He has like the quiet fruit, silence fruit, whatever, something of that. Yeah. So I would say for this ability, he could create a kind of like perimeter around him, like there'd be a circle around him that is completely silenced. So, and enemies within that circle, when they're fighting him, are completely silenced, basically like getting hit by a Perona ghost.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't be able to attack, wouldn't be able to use abilities.
Yeah.
And say it'd probably be the radius of like a treasure. So he could run off and try and chase you down and attack you. And then I don't know how long this would last. Obviously, you have to be balanced, hopefully, somewhat.
Yeah.
And so, So maybe he'd have that and he could just sit down. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
And the thing is, I think he has to be green defender, because the reason green is because we actually discovered yesterday that all long range guys, pretty much all of them, are blue. Chopper's blue, Shanks is blue, Zoro, one of Zoro's blue, Bikini Nami's blue, Usopp's blue. Everyone that's blue is long. Kuma is blue. So and even Jinbei has a long range skill, so he's kind of blue. So he's blue as well. So a lot of blues have long range skills. And if he's green, since they cannot do anything inside the dome, he's going to be green, so he's going to be able to take less damage from the long range skills. And inside the dome, he's completely safe, and short range characters have to wait out the duration of the dome. And I think Corazon, with that skill, that would be beautiful. And maybe he could have a heal. He could have a heal where, like in this gif right there, he actually burns himself, but that heals him. That would be cool. As a defender, just healing himself.
I think that'd be really good because red characters are generally like super melee focused.
Oh yeah.
from
So
what it
he's gonna be
seems. So
yeah.
that would help him
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. And so
Next
if he has a
next
heal or
question.
something, yeah. So yeah, Corazon, please, Corazon, please. So yeah,
Do him justice.
exactly. So yeah, that's it for number 6. Let's enjoy number 5. All right, guys. So we're back. Number 5, we have Cracker and Smoothie. Now, obviously, I'm more excited for Smoothie if this happens. I know most people will be more excited for Smoothie, but Cracker's also hyped, and I know Roman for a while now had this very interesting idea for Crackers. So yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, you best believe I'm ready for some Charlotte kids. Don't get me started on the Charlotte family, but we're a big fan to say the least. So Smoothie, runner is what I'm thinking. Potentially attacker. Probably a runner. Just kind of, she was always chasing the Straw Hats in the anime, so I'm going for that. One of her abilities will be like the slice ability. Although what I'm concerned about is them making it just kind of like Mihawk's slice ability, where he takes up, charges up, does the one slash.
They'll make it better. They'll definitely make it better. Yeah.
I hopefully I want them to be Bounty Fest characters. I don't know. I can see them being step ups.
Most likely step ups. I mean, it's Cracker and Smoothie. They're cool, but like I don't know if they're gonna be a Bounty Fest.
Right. So as for her other abilities, something to do with her Devil Fruit ringing. She could either ring an enemy, make them have less movement speed and less defense or something. Something like that of debuff.
Yeah.
Focus and then for Cracker.
Okay, there we go. The juicy.
I thought about this. This is like I think he's one of my top favorite characters. He's definitely my favorite of the Charlotte kids. His skill 2 and 1 of his skills would allow him to create the Cracker clones. He'd have 2 of them, and then they would kind of run around with him, maybe kind of have bot like AI, maybe. I don't know. Otherwise, they just kind of run directly based off the user's controls. I'm not sure yet. Then his other skill would put him in the body, so he would kind of have an extra type of health bar type shield, and you have to hit him enough. Maybe it just goes off of hits, maybe like 3 hits and it breaks it. But that will like somewhat buff Cracker, and then he can attack with all the clones, and so it's basically like 3 of the Cracker clones all attacking. So
they have to balance it hard. It's gonna be tough balancing that, but I mean that's definitely a very, very cool thing if they release it in the game. So
and Defender,
of course.
If you didn't get that one, but yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much it about these two. I can't wait for Smoothie. Oh my god, she's gonna look great. And let's enjoy number 4. All right, guys. So number 4, we have Carrot, Sulong form. We have Jack in his elephant form, and we have Nekomamushi Inu Arashi. Now, guys, Jack and Sulong, I want them to actually start and appear in this form. I don't want them to transform. I just want them to appear in this form. And another thing about these 3 is that I know Sulong doesn't happen till later, but they were all introduced in Zo, so we're just gonna have them in the same month. So why should Jack just stay in elephant form?
I mean, I can see it personally. I don't think that's what I'd want, because I love transformations. That's my favorite thing. But I could definitely see if they just do the elephant form. Basically, in Pirate Warriors 4, that's how they implemented him. They just did the elephant form. He's probably going to be a DLC for that, but nothing's confirmed right now. But so they just only did his elephant form. And he really hasn't shown that many skills or abilities yet. So
I mean,
it'd be easy.
It'd be cool as hell to see an elephant running around. That'd be super cool. Like his basic attacks could be him doing this with his trunk or whatever.
He's like swinging his trunk around.
That'd be so fun to see. That'd be so cool. And what do you think Sulong would do?
The Sulong, I don't know, they'll probably do stuff with her electrocution. She'll probably be hopping all over. I don't know. Carrot would definitely be a runner, 100%.
100%.
And then I don't. Her Sulong form just goes like crazy nuts. It'd probably be some super dash.
You think something like Cavendish
damages. Yes, actually, yes. That's what I was trying to think of. Something like that, where it'd move forward and she would land at the end location, and then it would just do flat damage in between. So agreed.
And Inu Arashi and Neko, like the thing with these guys is that it would suck to have a whole month. Just 1 week we get Neko, and then 2 weeks later we get Inu. That would be super boring. That being said, I'm sure they have a lot of fans. So what I'd like to see is that a step up that works a bit differently and have both of them in it. So You're guaranteed 2 of these characters, but you might get 2 of Neko, 2 of Inu, but you're guaranteed 2 in the step up, 2 new characters basically. That would be cool to see, and I really don't want them to be Bounty Fest. So what are your thoughts on this?
Well, would you say that'd be 250? Like, would it be a 250 step up?
250 step up,
Okay.
and maybe like step 4
I
guaranteed.
agree. Yeah, I agree that they aren't like the most hype. Of like, I know a lot of people. I've seen several people asking for them, but I mean, I wouldn't be that hyped for them. But yeah, they need to be together. I have no idea for their skills yet because honestly, it's just swordsmanship is really all they've shown. So.
So I mean, just the normal swordsman like skills. Yeah, they could do something interesting with it, like with Shanks. We didn't see much of Shanks, but they did his skills, so they could do something interesting with that. So yeah, not much to say about these.
Interesting.
But, yeah. So it's really interesting. So yeah. So I mean, not much to say. It would be a shame to have them as a tag unit. They don't fight the same. They're not the same unit. So it would be like sucky to have them as the same unit, especially if you're a fan of one over the other, and the main unit is the one you don't like. So I mean, in a step up, same week, get them here and get them out quickly and ship them away. But they're very likely. But the ones above, like right there, those guys, we need them. So yeah, let's get into number 3. All right, guys. So number 3, we have Rayleigh. Now, Rayleigh is one of the coolest characters in the show. Maybe Roman would disagree, but he's one of the coolest characters in the show, in most people's opinions. Yeah, we know Roman's a bit of a weird person, but he's definitely super duper cool and worthy of being the next. Now, 2 possibilities for this guy. He's either going to be the green EX runner, or he's going to be just a Bounty Fest by himself. Personally, because of who we have at number 1, I'm going to think he's just going to be the Bounty Fest solo on his own. Can't really see anyone necessarily with him. I think there's just the girl, I forget her name, but she was really cool. The girl that was with him when he was introduced. But besides that, I don't see a character that he could come out with. So yeah. What do you think Rayleigh could do as a character?
As for abilities, it'll be something. I honestly could see them throwing another counter on him, as obnoxious as that is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't want to see that, but it could very well happen. Yeah. Everyone keeps saying like the next EX character has to be a green runner. I really don't think that'll happen.
Maybe not. Yeah, Bandai can do that.
Maybe green, but I don't think it'll be a runner.
Yeah.
I can't see being an EX being oppressive, but maybe that'll happen.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna have a pushback ability where he does this and it pushes them back. So that's definitely gonna happen. But his other thing could be a counter, something with his sword. It could happen. We don't know the extent to his abilities yet, but
I don't want to go. You kind of learn more about him once you get into the manga, but you can't do spoilers, so I can't. Yeah, I don't. They might wait for that, but the hype on him is real. As much as I don't care for it to be, but I think his hype will be as big as Snake Man's. Pretty close to it.
Probably more because Snake Man dropped. Yeah. The hype was there, and then it wasn't. Even though I think he's still a great character, I think he's still a good character. It's just that people were expecting him to be the green EX, and he was just a red runner that was good.
Because good zigzag.
And that was so cool. That was so cool, dude. He's dancing.
Wait, you liked it, Rob?
I loved it. Yes, dude. When I saw it, dude, I loved it, dude. And Jason, shout out to Jason. He actually called him Dancing Man, and I died. He commented in the comments. I was laughing my ass off. Yeah, that's so true. It was Dancing Man. I loved it. I think it was funny. But yeah. Anyways, we'll get into number 2. We're getting to start the real shit. Alright, guys. So the real shit is starting, and we're getting in with Yonko Blackbeard, who's actually coming for the 6th anniversary of OPTC. So if you guys want to try out OPTC, JP 6 Annie. This Blackbeard right there is gonna come out. And also Kuzan after he left the Marines in his coolest form. One of the coolest characters ever since you saw him in the bicycle. Everyone loved him. Put in the sleeping mask. Everyone loves him except the guy right below me. Besides him, everyone loves him. He's Laugh's main. Tidu's main. Laugh. We love him. He's the only one who uses regular Arkiji until he got super strong out of nowhere. But besides that, can't wait for a new form. So
Is it actually his coolest form though? That's the real question.
Like he has 3 forms, right? He has that form, he has his Admiral uniform form, and he has his bathrobe form. That's the only 3 I can think of. So his bathrobe is cool because he doesn't have like a leg. He has just an icy leg. But yeah, besides that, I think that's his coolest form. And yeah, so definitely gonna be something with ice. Definitely.
You don't say.
But
there's so many things they could do with it. So
yeah.
he could have so many skills because he's showing so many abilities. So
I love to see something with the penguin with him. I forget the name of the penguin, but the penguin that's always around with him. That would be super cool. Okay, so
no penguin. And then there's Blackbeard.
So, yeah, and then Blackbeard they'll do. Maybe this one's gonna be the one with the Blackbeard, Whitebeard abilities, not just Blackbeard.
Oh, it would have to be.
Yeah,
100%. And yeah, he'll have one ability do one and the other the other.
So this is going to be, in my opinion, the way if they do release this. Now this is an unlikely banner, right? Because Yonko Blackbeard is not gonna come out with Aokiji. But I mean, there's like, you know, early on, there's like some he's working with Blackbeard. A lot of people think obviously it's not the real thing that's happening. He's maybe infiltrating or a spy or whatever, but we don't know. And so maybe as a banner would be cool. And yeah, that's that. And I think they will release them right before the banner that I think is gonna be the Extreme Bounty Fest banner, just so that people summon like crazy for this, just so they hit us with the next Extreme. That will be number 1.
Got us. Suck all the gems from the plebs and then release some good stuff right after.
I mean, they're definitely going to be good. They're definitely going to be amazing top tier, but they're going to come right before the next EX characters that will break the game. So yeah, let's get into number 1, see who we think are going to be the next EX characters. Alright guys, so at number 1, we have the Yonkos in their OP crazy form, Big Mom and Kaido as a dragon. And now guys, Romanpuss, we all know, you know, we let him talk about Big Mom, you know, so you do the talking, you enjoy this.
Big Mama Chuan! Okay, it's gonna be one of the best EX characters that ever has to come out, because, and I want her to be oppressive, I want her to dominate Blackbeard, I want her to dominate Shanks. Is that gonna happen? I don't know, probably not. But what I love about liking lesser popular characters is even when they're broken, they're still not completely played. Like, look at how good Morio was back in the day, and he was still not even played that much. Like, as long as they're a lesser popular character and they're still broken, he's still not even going to get used that much. But like when you put like Shanks, super popular, and make him super broken, then that's all you're ever going to see. So
and he came with an amazing banner. That's the thing with Shanks. 750 diamonds for 2. Yeah, so it's like, even if you don't want to, you should summon 750 for 2 copies of EX. That's broken. So yeah, Big Mom's gonna be great. We already know how much Roman loves normal Big Mom. You spent 1,100 on her banner, right? So
that was 1,100.
Yeah, that was insane. That was your first video, right? That's how I found you, at least. Yeah, that was
actually yes.
Yeah, that's how someone linked you in the Discord with that video. I was like, 1,000. What is this guy doing? And I check it out. And I see you at the cam, and I was like, yo, this guy's the next best thing. So yeah, obviously I'm number 1 best YouTuber, but he can be number 2. It's fine. So, so yeah.
Well, all right, let's go in for classes. What do you want to see them as? Like, what do you think?
Definitely not runners. But Big Mom could be. I mean, she's been chasing them, but like, I mean, it'd be lame. It'd be lame to be a runner. But Kaido attacker for sure, and maybe Big Mom runner or attacker.
I think I agree. Definitely runner attacker. I can see them both being interchangeable, to be honest, because Kaido's a dragon, can kind of fly, so I could see him being a runner, but definitely I would lean towards attacker for him. And as much as I don't want Mama to be a runner, because I like defenders, I could see her as a runner just because she's on the clouds, she has the Zeus, she'd be able to like run over. I think it'd be cool to give her a crazy like kind of passive trait as that like sends kind of lightning bolts down. That won't, hopefully not. It'd be too broken if it shocks you. Like, so it'd just be passive. It'd be on 24/7, like the entire game. That it just send down bolts and just do kind of passive damage as she's just standing around and fighting. So you can't. It couldn't electrocute because that'd be way too broken. It's just constantly zapping you.
So like a poison effect that actually does something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that could happen. I'd love to see Kaido as a dragon, just running around like in that dragon form. Now, I would love to see this as a transformation. I know Roman as well, but probably if they do release the dragon form, they might probably just release him fully as a dragon. Especially since Big Mom, they won't release her like normal and then get into this into the cloud in an ability. So I think it would probably be a dragon the whole time. But who knows? Who knows? Bounty Rush could surprise us, and I'm definitely super excited to see who comes next and what they're gonna do with characters. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else you want to say before about these characters?
I think no. There's so many things that they could do. Hopefully, just give her a voice when she comes out. That's all I want.
Wait, she doesn't have a voice now? Does she not have a voice?
She finally got one.
Oh, she got one,
like 6 months.
Okay.
6 months, and it took her 6 months to get one.
All right, so yeah, guys, make sure to check out Roman after this video. His video is going to be up at the same time, so make sure to check it out. In that video, we're going to be talking about units we think will come. So if you're wondering where is Lucci in his white outfit, where are Gear 2 Luffy, Gear 3, things like that, we'll talk about them. Not all of these guys will be on that list, but things like that will definitely be on that list as well. Halloween characters, Christmas characters, and things like that. So definitely make sure to check him out. Watch his videos. Very fun videos to watch as well. So yeah. That being said,
oh, you're too kind.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.
Yeah, Hurley!